Hello and welcome to the Lucrative Landlord. This is a casual and unrehearsed evaluation of real estate investment property. No representation to buy or sell any property is being made. This evaluation is for educational purposes. No bids are offered and all numbers are estimates. To receive weekly updates and property evaluations, please visit and subscribe at lucrativelandlord.com.
Greetings, I'm Robert, and this is the lucrativelandlord.com. Do subscribe for future episodes as they come up. You can send you an email notification. We do quite a few of these every week. And plus, there's some educational blog posts that get posted about once a week or so. So for today, we have a property located at 238 South Idaho Street. Historically, I don't know what this property was built as. But at some point it was some sort of medical dentist office. And then about 10 years ago, it had been renovated into a single family residence. Here's the property on the street. As you can see, it's got a very business medical office-like look with the, yeah. There is a empty lot to the north side of the property. It is paved. It is not fenced, but there's a small wooden fence on the side. As you can see, the current tenants are not keeping very good care of the property. Something that's kind of funny. Let me move my head over here. It's got an air conditioner. Again, here's some more of the lot. The boundary line is about here where this wooden fence is. This is a different lot over here. And then for reference, this is St. Mark's Church behind. More of the lot. Here's some inside. I was just trying to take some real quick inside photos because there are currently tenants, and I try to not show much of their personal belongings when we take these photos. But as you can see, here's some of my evaluation team running through. They're evaluating whether or not the property is rented outright, and this is my maintenance crew over here. They jump down in the basement and evaluate the heaters and water heater and that sort of thing. So that's how we get those numbers. So you're looking at actually the front door. This is the hallway. This would be the living room area. There's a closet here. This is bedroom 1, bedroom 2. Bedrooms in this place are very small. It still has kind of an office feel vibe about it with a drop ceiling throughout. Doesn't make for a very homely living situation. It just kind of has an odd feel about it. This is another door going out because it was an office. It's got so many odd doors. There's a medical office. The doors are big, heavy iron doors with like slide bolt locks on them and stuff. I think dentists need to have high security in their office or something. Just getting a general idea of how small these bedrooms are. It'd be really hard to fit a king or queen bed in here. Kitchens are kind of a mixed bag. The cabinets and stuff are pretty dated as far as like early 80s, late 70s situation. They did put some newer appliances in the property, but not really an exciting kitchen. And again, more of this drop ceiling doesn't make for the kind of property that a tenant really feels excited or loyal to. So then we get into the bathrooms. Very small bathroom. You can hardly get in here with the door. The door has to swing out because it's such a small bathroom. Again, big heavy bolted doors. This is the door coming off the kitchen. This is into the back. Again, I think it has a lot to do with the medical office that this once was. The bathroom's in bad condition. The tile, as you can see here, is falling off. This is moisture's getting in between here. This place needs an entire new bathroom. By the time you factor in the flooring and the way the tiling sits on the walls and whatnot, and then that's just the general age of it. This bathroom's pretty well depreciated out. There's your air conditioner from the other side. It's pretty clever, I guess. But as you can see, this bed takes up the entire room. This place doesn't make for a great conversion into a residence overall. There was like a weird little medical galleyway or whatnot that's being used as the laundry facilities here. That's pretty much how the property looks. Let me zip into the numbers. The property's listed at $89,000. It needs some immediate repair stuff. Something I didn't get some good photos of is the flooring. It has kind of a laminate flooring that is buckled and worn out. All the carpet is stretched out and worn and has worn paths. And then, of course, we're looking at a real dated kitchen, and then that bathroom has to go. I mean, you have to deal with the water damage that's getting behind the shower in that property. So, and again, 89 is the asking price. My quick estimate on this is 10,700, and just quick fix up stuff that needs nothing major. Hot water heater, boiler, the plumbing, everything was within the last 10 years or so. So it is kind of a carpet and paint project. It is currently rented for $1,050. I thought this was really high for the size of the property, the location of the property, and the overall condition of the property. Both me and our leasing agent felt that this property was way over rented for what it was, and something a little more market rate would be this $800 range, and that includes doing those improvements on the property. So not looking like a great investment property overall. Let's get down to property taxes. The property tax is pretty valued. It's currently based on a value of 80,000. It's going to sell for 89, or at least that's the asking. So even if the taxes did go up, it's not going to be by much. There is no utilities. It's a single family residence. So the tenant would be paying the utilities. The tenant would be shoveling the walk ideally. You've got management, vacancies. Monthly depreciation number, that's pretty typical for a single family house. It tends to be between $500 and $600. So all these numbers are pretty spot on. The roof was looking in pretty good shape, but it did have some age to it, and you'll see that in the depreciation worksheet. As a result, it jumps that monthly depreciation number up pretty high, because in the next 5 to 10 years, you're going to think about needing to put a roof on that. So if you just wound up spending that money now, rolling it into the loan, that sort of thing, it will drop down your monthly expense rate on the depreciation numbers. Bathrooms need to go. There's pretty major damage. This property was not, we don't talk about this enough. There was not enough smoke detectors, carbon monoxide detectors. There were none detected in the or found in the property. Not huge expense, but that is an expense that you need to consider. And those things need to be replaced every 10 years. And so as a result, it comes up to a couple bucks every month off of your bottom line. Nearly all the flooring was shot. The walls could use some paint, but they weren't too bad, so I left that number out. But the flooring really needed to be replaced throughout. That's it. Not an exciting property. I hope you found some information on this that you found interesting or whatnot. If you have any further questions, don't hesitate to contact us. We can jump in here to the expenses and income. As you can see, the expenses alone, and this is without even factoring in a mortgage. Now, again, that number is going to drop down a little bit if you were to do the roof on the front side, or if you weren't factoring that in on a monthly basis. Then that would change out quite a bit. But it's still not going to get anywhere near enough to justify what, by the time you jump the mortgage on top of this property. I don't see anybody making any money on it. But it's up to you. That's about it. If you will subscribe at Lucrative Landlord, you can get some updates every time we do one of these. We do a couple a week. Plus there's blog posts that might go into greater detail, particularly like how we calculate out these depreciation worksheets. Thank you much. See you soon.